Hello my friends, I'm back and well, I'm overdubbing my old Spanish gameplays in English and well, let's try this. I haven't used Lee in a long time and my favorite stage is like this one. Well, so this mouse cursor has always been bothering here. I think it's going to appear here in the recording just in front, the center of the screen. And let's go. Okay, hard kick, and this is the common move. Okay, mash kick, does that, and this is easy. This is easy. And let's go. So my keyboard is full of soda and maybe I cannot use the special moves this time, but let's try it. Okay, everything's working right, and this is the DP motion, DP, and charge back forward punch. It's like this, and this is an air move, and this works a little like a throw. So the launcher is charge down, up, then kick, and then you can use the common move. It's like a running kick. Let's try. Okay. Nah, I don't remember what are the super move motions. So let's play the second one. Okay, this is the experience for me. Let's dispose it and let's play 5. Okay. B. And we're going to play 5, so let's see if I get some reward because of the challenges. I don't remember her supers. I think it's using the punch button. Quarter circle forward back, then quarter circle back, and quarter circle forward, and then the punch. Okay, let's use the launcher, then forward kick, yeah, and then you can use the super move. Okay, let's see if I can pull it off. And this is the DP, like a Shoryuken. Jack is pretty much a bastard when you fight an experienced user. Okay, that's a super, yes, it was with the punch. And Jack just keeps on teleporting and I just crouch and hit the low kick once and again in case they teleport backwards. I mean behind you. Okay, let's see. And the launcher, okay. I wait until I get the super and yes, I have it. Okay. Yeah. Let's see the launcher. Not working. Again, too slow, and here's the super. Okay, at least that worked. And I think the other super is like Yuri's, but this was pretty easy. CPU is pretty boring, so let's see if some real user connects. I think there's nothing here. No idea what time is there, but no one's playing. Let's go into the arcade mode. Dark Russell is pretty invincible and Kaoru is pretty hard too, but let's try it. And I'm using, maybe, I'm not very good with Lee, so let's use, I'm going to use Xeno this time. Xeno. It's the tackle and the high suspension. So there's a video with some Xeno combos, pretty badass, and this backbreaker throw has very good priority, so when the opponent, just as the opponent wakes up, and you can grab it once and again, and the opponent has no chance to do anything. Okay, and this honor throw is a little slow, a little too slow. It's maybe a little too mind game, you know, the opponent, but it's too slow and it doesn't do much damage. So, you know, I like him very much, and it's like an alternate version of Maxima. So, completely different moves, and the animation is not bad at all. High suspension. So, in general, King's team, all of them are a sort of copycat version of K-Team, because you have CL, that is sort of a roller skating girl. So if you remember, Kula sort of roller skates a little, like ice skating. And this is a sort of cyborg guy, just like Maxima, and King has white hair, like K-Dash, and he's the action hero. So that's pretty much it. Let's hope the cursor doesn't bother us too much. Arashi and advanced players are very annoying too. This arc throw with basically that he opens several combos. Okay, this is the overhead command move and the backbreaker. That's the best throw he has. The other one is too slow, it's pretty useless. Yeah, you see? So, okay. This time worked. And you can follow up with the tackle move and then the Shoryuken. Okay, and he has another throw, but I don't know what's the motion. No, I think every character from King's team has always 4 special moves. But all of them have target combo, like this one you see, and you just tap kick 3 times and you don't need to use another motion. He performs these tackles instantly. So some of them say they are new characters, but they are not very high in the tier list. King is pretty good because he's most likely Rio's gameplay. Xeno is pretty low in the list, and Seal, I think, yes. She's very low too, and they were patched, but I don't know what happened next. Okay, let's use the super. Alright, this is okay. Perfect. Yeah. Now my favorite is the super DM version that shatters the screen. Pretty badass. And the other one, I think, it's a series of tackles. I think Xeno was believed to be similar to Urien, completely based on tackles, and more or less he is, but not too similar. What a nice chick. I had some top 5 videos I wanted to do, like my favorite King of Combat characters and also the best ones. I mean, there are characters I like, but I acknowledge they are not like great designs or anything. For example, Claire, and she is a carbon copy of Kula. But I still like her very much because her gameplay is very good, and in fact, she has some differences to Kula that makes her a little better. So Lin is pretty much the Shotokan fighter like Sakura, but her gameplay is also very good, and well designed characters include Ahmed and good moves, good looks, all of that. and the design is very good, and her moveset are very nice too. So I like her because she is pretty much the Chinese version of Mai Shiranui, the sculptural woman. Only, you know, Chinese, like, they prefer more like luxurious design, and so she has this sort of haute couture outfit, and it looks like China, they don't like ninjas. I was in the Baidu forum, a Chinese forum about Shando Shiwang, and it seems they really don't like ninjas. I think there's a grudge between Chinese and the Japanese people because of some wars. So Chinese people are supposed to hate everything Japanese. But I think there could be a ninja because in the fighting games spin-off game, it has very little to do with Shando Shiwang, but it's more or less the same brand and some characters are similar. So Seal, the blue guitar guy, was turned into a ninja in that game, and it's a really hardcore ninja. I mean, the ninja outfit, he shoots shuriken and all that, and it's a very good design. In fact, I like them to add a real ninja character. They could turn that design into a standalone character because he looks really cool, and she has a shuriken belt and everything. I have already recorded some commentary about Shando Shiwang. I mean, the fighting games designs, and some of them are very interesting. I like it Seal in the promo pictures, and he looked like cold-hearted in that, because in the game he looks a little lacking. And the most troubles I have with are the sprites, because, for example, the first time Seal was launched, the sprite even looked a little bigger than the others in the selection screen, so it looked very weird. And his sprite in general looks very weird, like he's standing, I mean, 3/4 to the side, but his face is like completely profile state. I don't know how to explain it. He looks a little weird, and also his skin and his hair are like the same color, and that looks just a little weird. But the ninja version of fighting games looks very cool, and there's even an alternate outfit on that same game where it is blue because the ninja outfit is green, and this blue outfit he has a hoodie and he looks very cool too. That hoodie Seal is, well, he's also a ninja, not guitar at all or anything, but looks pretty cool. But I'd really like them to add a true ninja character to the Shando Shiwang PC game, not only the spin-off. Okay, I've been really distracted here, and let's see. Okay, and that's a target combo from afar. Okay, let's see if I can use the on the ground attack. And you know, down kick can work as an OTG, and so that's the oracle move, but you have to be a little fast. See, yep, it worked. So the opponent has to be on hard knockdown, and we won this time. So she looks really beautiful when she's on the ground. I think that's why I like the character. Ahmed's sprite is very detailed, and even the character has two stand poses. Like one, she's holding her own elbow, and the other is like a seductive stand. Well, so she is one of my favorite characters of the game. I really like El Blue, but I prefer the fighting days design. In fact, El Blue's design. And the others will be Lioli or something. Well, El Blue on fighting days, even the hair is a little cooler, like he has some sort of dreadlocks, but just something like that to the sides, like in the temples. And even in customs, everyone knows I have troubles with Shangu. Some problem when I like it. Shangu's original design, I really loved it, but they changed a little his moves, and I preferred his whole gameplay. And then they added this nasty jacket, and everything went to the hell. Before that, he only had some tank top and shirt with a skull design on the front, and I liked most of his special moves. And this new version, the gameplay is very good, but I don't really like the new design. Okay, at least they left that power geyser attack, and this Shangu version has kind of 3 supers like that energy piler, and he also has a troll, a super throw, the grapple move. And something weird is when you charge the throw move, it becomes a throw from afar, like he runs and then throws you. I thought they were going to remove the tackle super, but in fact they gave him sort of 3 supers. That's really weird. A weird decision, because one only comes out if you charge the actual throw super, but I don't really understand why they gave him this move, because charging the throw is not a very safe strategy. I don't know how that works. But the worst thing is the jacket. I think I'm going to concentrate a little more, just focus on the fight, and let's use a normal super. And okay, I forgot, every super has their super version, I mean super DM, and I won with this. And the challenge is coming this time because Kaoru is really hard. I'm going to try probably 2 or 3 times. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to quit. So she's just fireball spamming. Very hard to defeat. You see? Okay. You can't even block because babe. Just look at that. You cannot. You don't have an air block, something like in Street Fighter Alpha. But alright. Hey, I'm going to keep on using the command control. And the super is like a little more accessible in general. Yeah, you see. So Xeno's super throw is like only 2 quarters forwards and kick. You don't need to use the half circle back motions or 360 motions, just 2 quarter circle forward. So very good. And my friend Kobe used to play with Ray, another grappler, a more hardcore grappler. It's like a mix between Ralph and Clark and Abel from Street Fighter. That's very hardcore grappler, unlike Xeno. So yeah, I think I'm winning this round. I don't think so, that combo. Oh, okay, let's try. No, it didn't work. I really want to beat her this time. I'm going to try twice more, just 2 more attempts, and let's see, against Kaoru. So Xeno is from the CRD, this techno organization. It looks like they are Kaoru enemies, but the story is a little contradictory. You remember in the first trailer, Kaoru was supposed to be a blues partner. She was a blues partner. Even in the promo pictures, they were battle partners. But for example, when you check in the game, in fact in the biography of the game, it says she hates the blue. so no idea what to do. And that's her shining crystal bead. That's pretty bad. Athena's true shiny crystal bead was removed. You know, the move with the balls, and now she only levitates. Is pretty bad. But Kaoru's version is very badass. She fills the screen with fireballs. You know, the Super DM version. Maybe you can see in the detail, but every time she throws a fireball, you can see some musical notes. And so she's an idol, a Japanese idol in fact, like Athena. But this time it has a little more relevance because they add some, you see these little details that include music. I'm going to try once more against Kaoru, but I don't think I'm going to win. But well, Athena, outside of the Psycho Medley, that's her hidden move in games like, I think, 2002, 2003, and COP 13, I think. There are not many musical references about her. So Athena being an idol is not very relevant. But Kaoru, not too much either, but it's part of her background. And they added this, and it's a pretty stupid idea. Just impossible, I see. And okay. Let's see if, okay. Medium distance, let's try. Not working. She's impossible. She's impossible. These balls attacks you on no matter where you are, and they interrupt your attack in the air, and even in close range they are a very good defense, way of defense. So only the CPU. Let's see if no. Okay, yeah. This passes through projectiles, but it's very hard to guess. You see, no, there. She's getting the perfect. Okay. Well, at least. Okay. No. Now I lost again. She's impossible. And I think this is all for this time.